Hello everyone, and a happy PES 2019 release day. That's right, August 13th has arrived. Very early this game has been released this year. It's now out worldwide. It's been out for the past couple of days in North America, but now the rest of the world can play as well. I can play as well. I downloaded it this morning, so excited to just explore all the new stuff, the new leagues, the new teams, the new players. And well, we have some new menus, and I've played around a bit because this morning I realized I can simulate two of the matches from today's list in the Europa League in PES 2019. The first leg matches I've simulated in FIFA because the teams weren't in PES 2018. I didn't have an option file or patch either, but last night actually, while I was recording, I realized, you know, I can simulate two of these matches in PES 2019 because they'll have the Danish League, the Belgium League, and so on. So yeah, I did play around with the menus and the teams a bit to record those videos. I didn't play a game myself yet, so this is why this video is still called my first match, because I'm going to play a full match in this video to test if things are different, and hopefully not for the worse. Hopefully the pace wasn't changed, and you know, just the same old things I'm always talking about. I just hope that it's not changed too much from the demo version, because the demo I've enjoyed a lot, and fortunately I was able to enjoy because this year we got a proper demo 2 or 3 weeks before this full release. So I really enjoyed the demo, as you could see, and as I said in my live streams. But now the full game is here. Time to see if things have changed. I have to say the servers were down because it is a Thursday, and Thursday is a usual scheduled maintenance day for PES servers. Kind of weird to launch the game right on a Thursday if you're going to do another server maintenance, or why do it when releasing the game? Can you make an exception? But anyway, the fact is that server maintenance has ended, and I also got a squad update, and all the squads are now updated. The kits will be later updated. I think they said on the 4th of September. Let me check this real quick. If it's on Tuesday, yeah, 4th of September, Tuesday, we should get a kit update, because some kits aren't complete. If you remember last year, I think in Serie A this was most prominent, the kits were like real with the actual club crest and the design as well, but the logos, say like kit manufacturers and sponsors, weren't on the shirts, and they weren't completed. But there are many more teams now, and some of them have incomplete kits, but they will be updated pretty soon, I must say. So alright, I am going to play a match now. It's great that I can now actually set time and weather and stadiums and balls and all that stuff that was locked in the demo. A very nice surprise I found out, because I wanted to test this and I just started the match. I didn't play, just started the match to see if it actually happens, but it was a nice surprise that indeed it happened. I'm talking about scoreboards and presentation and all that stuff. I think I talked in my last PES 2019 demo live stream about this, when it was revealed that, well, it wasn't revealed, but it was leaked rather, that the custom scoreboards and graphics for the licensed leagues were nothing more than just the league logo plastered on the default scoreboard. Now, you know, I was expecting a little bit more. It might be updated later on, and we might get some scoreboards. The thing is that with many of these leagues, if not most of them, is that they are broadcasted by different TV stations, and each TV station might use a different kind of media package. I'm not sure how these are called, but they might use different graphics. So, you know, I can understand that could be a problem, because you might not be able to recreate it perfectly. Say how FIFA does it with the Premier League. The Premier League has a well-setted graphic design, and every television uses that. But with many of these leagues it's different, so I could understand that. But just a logo on the default scoreboards, I'm not sure if it would have been a licensing issue if they would come up with something original, or you know, just maybe some different colors to represent like the Danish league, make a dominant red scoreboard or something. I'm not sure exactly what the problem was, but the solution that they found, it really wasn't too satisfactory. But my main concern was the way they implemented this. Will you have them in exhibition mode as well, which interested me the most for simulating matches, or will it be League and Master League only? Well, I tried it out and I was pleasantly surprised. So I haven't applied any option file yet, so I'm going to play around with some of the licensed teams from the new leagues. There's so many now and it's really hard to pick. I like the addition of the flags next to the names to indicate the country where the league originates from. I don't know, let's pick... By the way, I will make this announcement later on, and I will make a separate video of course, but for Master League I think you voted the Portuguese league, which is great. It's a really fun league to play in, and I think you picked Sporting, but anyway, I'll pick Sporting. And I don't know, should we go random? Yeah, let's go random. I want one of the licensed... Oh wait, no, for what I want to demonstrate I have to pick from the same league, sorry, just realized this. So let's pick Sporting against, I don't know, Porto. Yeah, let's go with Porto. Oh, and what I like this year, I noticed I went in the edit menu and changed some things for the videos that I mentioned before. The menus, although not changed, are much faster now, and that's great. I mean, I went from edit menu backwards, and it was just great. I will explain it in my edit mode video. I'll make one separately as I do every year, but the menus are much faster. They should have been much faster, I mean, considering how many more leagues and teams and players there are to scroll through now. And what I also like is that every league is now alphabetically ordered, in alphabetic order, which is great, because they had, let's go to the Italian league. They had, you see, you can't find Roma now indexed by A. That's because they moved it here to simply Roma, and it's great that they have much more simpler common names, you know, used in common speech among football fans. I mean, you don't always say, I don't know, Chelsea FC, Arsenal FC, AS Roma, Juventus SC, you know, you don't say that. You gotta say Roma, or I don't know, Porto instead of FC Porto. So for instance, Roma, instead of AS Roma, it's just Roma. Sampdoria, it was on the UC Sampdoria, it's now just Sampdoria, and it's great because it's much easier to find everything. Okay, this is awkward. I'm not sure what Frosinone is doing here. Should have been up here after Fiorentina, I guess, but okay, that's easily fixable in the edit. But Ligue 1, there you go. You've got Amiens, you've got Bordeaux, you've got Lille, Monaco instead of AS Monaco, PSG instead of Paris Saint-Germain, Olympique Marseille, Olympique Lyon, and Nice, Saint-Etienne. Everything is ordered alphabetically. That's great. The Danish league, all the teams, same for the Belgian league. So very nice menus this time around. Although not changed graphically from a design point of view, they are much better organized. So let's pick Porto, as I said, and I don't think they have this stadium yet. It was Sporting Stadium. They will have one licensed stadium from the Portuguese league. It's hard to keep track now that there are so many new things. Oh, I wanted to change to normal. I wasn't sure why I couldn't change. So some are fine. There we go. These teams have the kits, which is great. Looking very nice. Oh, I'm gonna pick that one. Looks beautiful. What options does Sporting has? Okay, we'll pick the home one. And let's see, we have... So I'm going to up the time to 8. Keep professional for now. I've made all the settings for controls as in the demo, with basic shooting and basing through balls for now. I will change to advanced shooting, but just for the sake of this video, I'll keep it that way. PA1, which feels great this year, and everything just like in the demo. So if you watch my live stream, you'll know exactly the settings. I think there we go. The Liganos Merlin variation of the ball looks great. Camera settings, I'm going to change to dynamic wide. There we go. It was right before broadcast, and I'm going to turn off commentary. I've noticed a much more diversified commentary as well, which was interesting. There are some new lines, introductory lines, on-pitch action lines too. There are quite a few new lines in there as well. So -1 game speed 2. Okay. So if you thought, like me, that commentary is lacking as well, this time they've added some new stuff. It's still not perfect, but at least I guess you could say it's much more bearable this year, because there are some new things added and that might avoid repetitiveness too much. So I'm going to turn everything on automatic here except substitutions. Got Nani is back at Sporting. So as you can see, the squads have been updated. Once the servers were up, they released the live updates, and yeah. And look at this, huge squads this time, 40 players I think, or up to 40 players squads, which is great. Really helps me out when simulating matches to replace injured or suspended players off the bench, keep them off the bench so they won't be subbed in once I put the two teams AI against AI. So that's great. Alright, let's not waste any more time. Let's try out the full PES 2019 game, and hopefully it won't be much change from the demo, because the demo was so much fun, a true football sim, and PES going back to its roots, I can say. Oh, look at that! I was right, Sporting does have its stadium, and it is already in the game. And look what I said, they've actually implemented the, well, lacking customized scoreboard, but still, it's great that they've implemented the way FIFA does it. So even if in exhibition match, if you pick two teams from the same league, Belgium league teams facing each other, Danish league teams facing each other, Portuguese league, Russian league. So if you pick two teams from the exact same league, you will get the custom scoreboards. Well, you will get the league logo on the scoreboard pretty much, but still, it's great that they've implemented this, because I would have been really disappointed if they would have kept it locked in for league mode and master league only. So what a relief, because when I'm simulating matches, obviously I have to pick exhibition match, because in league modes, you know, I would have to pick all the teams, create separate save files for each and every team so I could keep track. And the thing is that they might not even have the schedule realistically done, so you never know. Safe bet is to go in exhibition mode and pick the teams, and there you have it, licensed scoreboards in exhibition match. I was actually surprised, because I was loading FIFA for the way they've done this, and I was afraid that PES will not do that, but look at that, we've got a foul already. Fantastic. Getting demo vibes, that's great. And you look at that, for some of the leagues they do have replay swipes, I think. So the Portuguese league, I think also the Scottish league, and the, I can't remember, but I think the French league too. Not all leagues have replay lives, but some of them do, and this is what I say, this is something easy and an easy thing to modify. So if they were under pressure, you know, to get this game out, if they were rushed and couldn't add all that stuff at once, and it can be added in a later update, then it will be fine. So see, a replay swipe really adds a lot to immersion. That's great. So we got a foul in the first minutes of the match. Great stuff. I'm not sure who I want to get it to, but those two strikers up there look tempting option. Okay, here we go. The pace seems similar. I don't think it has been changed. It's not faster. Ooh, could put in a cross here to Dost. Set it away. The AI quickly getting the ball away from danger, which is great. Oh, took too long and I lost the ball. Yeah, not easy to get the ball off back of the opponents, which was something. AI misplacing passes, which was something in the demo as well, so they're kind of consistent, which is great. The AI played wonderfully in the demo. So yeah, the presentation. Oh, nice looking pass here, but their striker was offside. Look at that, the replay swipes. By default, it's something weird to see it there, but very, very glad to have it. It was something that the game was lacking, and it was something that also the licensed league were lacking, because they had the French league, for instance, the Eredivisie. They didn't have logos on the scoreboards. They didn't have replay swipes. So giving a little bit more attention to the licenses this year, which is great. Makes I guess the leagues more eager to offer new contracts and offer you the league for many more upcoming years. So yeah, I was just so relieved and excited to see that they've implemented the way FIFA did it. It really helped me out with my videos. And of course, scoreboards, say for the Champions League, the Europa League, the French League, maybe even the Portuguese League, the Turkish League, for all the licensed leagues will come. I am trusting modders once again. Our very talented modders. Oh, what a chance there. I really didn't think he would reach it. Let's see that. Oh, he really got close. So graphically, the game looks insane. Of course, they wouldn't have downgraded that from the demo. It's much better optimized than the demo, and I'm very happy to see that. CPU usage is lower, GPU usage is as it should be, but it's not as stressed as before. For instance, it would get much hotter. Say it would easily reach 60 degrees, 60 something degrees. Now it stays in the mid to high 50s, which is nice. So optimization has been already applied to the demo, and I noticed that. But they kept it the same way. I said in my live stream when I noticed that, I said that I think they released that update to test optimization for the full game. So it plays very nice, 60 FPS in replays and everything, in cutscenes, which is great. I did have some frame drops in the first version of the demo, but it has since been updated, and I'm very happy. Now I'll try to focus more on the game, because I don't know if you could notice I couldn't really do much. Referee plays the advantage. Could have been a foul if I would have gone at the ball. Nice interception there. Physical battle between the striker and the defender. Oh, we're half an hour gone in the match, I didn't realize. And for the first time in a long time, I'm looking forward to look at the statistics at halftime. Oh, come on, offsides, really? I didn't notice that. But yeah, that was a good call. So for the first time in a long time, I am looking forward to look at the stats at the end of the first half, at the end of the match. Not cringing to see 0 or only 1 foul, or no shots from the AI, stuff like that. They already had a chance, so that's great. Get the ball there. If I could cross it to the wide man, yes. Good header back. Battaglia. Not a good decision. But it's starting to put a bit more pressure at least. So yeah, pace is the same. Turning around takes just as long. Maybe I think it's a bit quicker, but just slightly tuned. It's nothing, nowhere near to FIFA levels, where it almost feels like you're playing a hockey game. At least on default settings, at least FIFA has sliders and you can modify that. Keeper coming off his line to retain that misplaced pass. Woo! And it's the end of the first half already. 0-0. I didn't really get to create many chances because I didn't focus. So complete kits looking very nice, all the logos and all that stuff, sponsors and all that, that's great. So they had 1 shot, I didn't have any, but look at that, 3 fouls for Porto and 1 for me, that offside. I was very aggressive. The AI is very aggressive, which is great news. And what did I want to say? Jeez, I lost my thought. Let's see, do we require changes? Maybe in defense, I'll bring in Matthew. And let's see what we've got here. Matthew Superior is going to be... Yeah, I think I can replace Rafinha. Okay, couple of changes. I wanted to say something quite important and I can't remember it now. Great. I'm so glad I picked Sporting because they already have the stadium. We could have a great chance here. Oh, closed me in right away. I wanted to dribble in front of him, past him. That was not possible. Very smart defending. I really do want to get a goal in here because 0-0 would unfortunately not take me to extra time. This is something that I hope at one point they will get inspired by FIFA and add to allow us to pick the outcome of the match. So it ended in a draw. Okay, do you want it to actually end in a draw, or do you want to play extra time or go straight to penalties or stuff like that? You still have to set that beforehand. I'm really not a fan of that because I might forget to turn that on and I might mess up, say, my simulations. You might have a 1-0 win in the first match. You're trying to simulate the second leg match. You can't recreate that 2-leg tie situation, and that's unfortunate. But anyway, like I said, it might come in time. For now, it does play a very nice game of football, which I'm very happy about. And Porto, I'm only on professional, and Porto is very aggressive both in defense and attack. That's good to see. Master League is going to be interesting. Oh, and look at the faces, looking wonderful. Porto making a change, bringing in Morega. A shot of the fans, looking much more high resolution than in the previous year. They were quite pixelated. But now the level of detail is great. There's no loss. Nice little dribble there, as you could see. Trying to get the ball in front. Nani has to wait for support. Here comes Jefferson. Puts in a cross. It's deflected. Gets to Bruno Fernandes, and the defenders quickly reacting there to get the ball away. Ooh. Good positioning there, closing in the angles. Ooh, crossbar! And they score off the rebounds. I should have cleared it much earlier. I'm not sure what I was doing there. I didn't even see where the ball was going. I thought it was heading to one of my defenders, and I was getting ready to clear it away, but no, it went to an opponent, and that overhead kick went in the crossbar, but not their second attempt. That was interesting. Nets once again, looking beautiful, reacting so realistically. Yeah, that's a realistic goal. Not complaining like I did in 2018 especially. Fix ups, yeah, okay, we know about that. Until we play the first few matches to get all the tips out of the way, you know, we will get them unfortunately, but I think I can just turn them off. But I don't want to turn them off, you know, in case there's something new like in the menus or some stuff. I did notice some new things in the menus that I will talk about in my edit mode video. Not to this one because I'm only focusing on gameplay, and I think I'm going to lose the match. This is only professional, not top player. Let's close in this guy. Okay. Now keep it in. Don't lose it. Ooh! Oh, come on, I can't get it out of the fence. Okay. A breather from the goalkeeper. There we go. There we go. Come on now. Oh, get back. Yes. Just shoot already. Oh no. Oh, I choose power but not direction. It went straight out. Did you see that? Little time left. I don't think I'll be able to get the equalizer. Thing is, the good thing is that it plays just like the demo. Maybe players' turning animations have been tuned a bit, slightly increased. Maybe for responsiveness reasons, I'm not sure. But it's nothing to completely ruin the pace of the game. I'm getting quite a beating here. Brace for this guy. And I'm not happy, but I am happy to see the AI playing like this. Aggressive, very decisive, not avoiding to take shots, not just moving the ball around without any reason. Mine, the ball physics shining once again. So 2-0. I'm sorry to disappoint you Sporting fans, but I have to get used to the game. It's still new, even though I've played the demo quite a bit. I didn't really have that much time, and even today I won't get... Oh, that's a foul, definitely. I want to get the foul, yes. So unfortunately, today I only get to enjoy the game in this video, in the video covering the first episode of Master League and the first episode of Become a Legend, because then I'll have to get editing right away. In fact, I have to take care of the videos, the rest of the videos for today, Europa League action today, and then I have to start editing quite a bit, preparing the national teams for the Nations League, which will start next week. Quite a busy window. They released the game earlier. That was terrible. They released the game earlier than before, but hey, I'm not complaining, guys. At least, oh, there's the foul. It's great. Many fouls in the matches. So you know, I'm happy that they released the game earlier because I can cover the Nations League right from the first match, and hopefully all the matches in the new game. It's just unfortunate that it comes so soon. Next week it will already start. Come on, at least a goal. Not even a goal, not even a shot, I think. I really don't remember taking a shot on goal. So I lost, but hey, it is fun to play. You don't feel cheated. You don't feel the AI just cheating away their wins. So it is fair to lose. Whew, there's so much to take in, seriously. And let's look at this. 2 for the fouls, 4-0 the shots. I had no shots. And just from these stats, you can see how aggressive the AI has been. 103 passes, 12 interceptions, 6 tackles. And it looks very nice. It really looks very nice. And even in the AI against AI matches, in the simulated 2 matches that I recorded earlier, I noticed this. Much more physicality, many more fouls, many more shots. The AI plays with a plan in mind, and tactically, once you change things around, it really makes an impact. So there you have it, first PES 2019 video, or at least gameplay video and not simulated, because I'm really not sure when I'm going to post this video, if it's going to be before the simulator. It's a crazy day! It's a really crazy day. It's Thursday, August 13th. So much stuff for me to record today, so much stuff to cover, but very excited. The new game is out, and rest assured it does play similar to the demo. You can always turn down the speed. I love -1 speed. It's really something. But they really haven't made drastic changes to completely mess up the game, and hopefully they won't make this kind of changes in the upcoming patches and updates. PES 2019 is a beautiful game with all its flaws. I just hope that starting from next year they will drastically improve single player game modes, league mode, Become Legend, Master League, all that stuff. My Club is fun, yes, but don't neglect offline players either. I mean, I'm not an offline player exclusively. I am playing My Club in online game modes as well because they're fun. I'm playing pretty much everything. I'm exploring the game all around and enjoying it, but in single player I still am wishing for some improvements, and the fan base as a whole, I'm sure, expects those changes. But overall, it is a very fun game. On the pitch, it truly remains theirs. The pitch truly remains theirs, as their slogan states. It's a fun game, and I can't wait. In fact, I've scheduled some simulations this weekend to exclusively cover them in PES 2019. So that's it. No more PES 2018. Thank you for the good times. F you for the frustrating times, but it's all over. That's it. The game cycle has ended. Time to move to PES 2019. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure to stay tuned for the upcoming PES 2019 content coming up. Get all my thoughts messed up, but today I am planning to release first Master League episode, first Become Legend episode, the edit mode video where we're taking a look at the menus and what has been added or changed. And I'm planning also another video, another sort of presentation video. I don't want to spoil anything because I want to be kind of surprised. It's something I have planned for 2018 as well, but I will do it for 2019 this time. I really want to do it, especially since the graphics have been upped even furthermore. So thank you for watching once again. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you're going to play the game, enjoy it. You will certainly enjoy it much more than me because I have a lot to edit. So yeah, see you next time in the next video. It might be another PES 2019 video. Take care.